Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with Pacific Nut Producer Magazine, reporting to you here today from one of our Malcolm Media Ag Expos. We're having you speak at both events this year, in Grape and Tree Fruit Expo and the Tree Vine Expo. But wanted to talk, this is Robert Verloop. He's the CEO of the California Walnut Board Commission. Not only are they a great organization, good guy, but they're also great sponsors of our events. So we appreciate that support. Wanted to talk with you particularly today about your State of the Walnut Industry address. Things are starting to look a little brighter for the walnut industry, and wanted to see if you give us a wrap on what we're bringing in this year as far as crop-wise. How's the quality? How's the size? What can we expect moving into this next season?
Yeah, no. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it. It's interesting. The NASS crop estimate came in at 670. Looks like it's going to be less than that. But the upside is the quality is phenomenal, and it's equal to what we saw last year, which was a record year in volume and in quality. So we're going to come out with a really good crop. A lot of our handlers are nearing 50% or greater sold already. Part of the reason is that the Chilean crop was short, so we had an open window. We had a moderate carry-in into the new season, so a lot of people are selling very aggressively right now. We're in a great position, and pricing certainly seems to be well above a break-even for most growers. The challenge is if you're a grower and you ended up having lower production, can't make it up always in the kind of pricing that we're seeing, but it's certainly going in the right direction. There's a lot of confidence in the market, a lot of strength in the market, both from a handler and a grower perspective. And I think what's really important is how this sets us up for next year. So we're anticipating that Chile will have a moderate-sized crop. And that means that when we get into September and our next crop in 25, we will have very little carry-in from this year's crop. Our pipeline is going to be very open as well. So a lot of reasons to be optimistic. We still got to do the right things, though. As you said, you've got to look at quality, both what comes in and then also what goes out, and then how we market that and merchandise it. So we're not slowing down any of our programs internationally. We have programs in 9 different countries. And the United States. That's both trade programs and consumer programs. And then what we're doing is working with, that's MAP funding. And then we're also starting to work with RAPP money. We may be into 17 markets in the next 2 years. And so that helps us really strengthen our base. So we're not slowing down because we're just on the upcycle on some of these things. So we're excited. Got a lot of good changes that I think we've been implementing and will continue to implement that will strengthen the market, and then also what we do as an industry internally.
Well, honestly, that's the kind of news I like to hear and like to share. So thank you so much for taking the time and speaking to our growers at these great events. Read more about these things in our publications. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.